Happy October, everyone. It is the first today. It is officially the month that baby is due to be born, which is very exciting, and very happy 37 weeks to all my other fellow 37 weekers who have turned 37 weeks this week or are yet to do so in the next few days. We have reached full term in our pregnancies, what will be considered full term. Me personally, the baby's been in a really strange position this week, so I haven't held any hopes for anything happening early, and I still don't really. It's felt very much like the baby's been lying kind of across or diagonal, because all my movement has been over the side here. I went for a swim yesterday. I've been trying to keep up with my swimming throughout the pregnancy. I managed to keep cycling until I was about 26 weeks, when the kids broke up for the summer holidays, and then since the kids have gone back, I've just been walking to the pool, which takes quite a long time. It takes like half an hour to walk to the pool, but I just don't want to risk riding my bike at the moment, because my sense of balance isn't the best when I'm not pregnant. So I had my swim, thinking, maybe it'll get the baby to shift into a bit of a better position, and walking back it did feel like the baby had shifted, and then later on in the day it felt like it had kind of shifted back again. But this morning when I was walking back from dropping the girls off at school, I did feel some kind of pressure down below a couple of times, and one of the times I had to kind of stop and kind of take a breath, because it was kind of quite intense. So until my next midwife appointment, which isn't till the 16th of October, I won't know what position for sure the baby's in. I can only kind of roughly guess, because obviously I'm not a midwife. But it feels to me like the bottom's about here, and it's kind of lying round there. It's sticking out kind of there a lot, and possibly head down. So as long as it kind of stays in that good position, then obviously it's in the prime position to be born. So, but I was really worried, because the last thing I want is to end up having a cesarean or anything like that. I've had 3 natural births, all have been really straightforward and really easy and natural. One of them, I can't remember if it was Brett or Courtney, but one of them was born direct OP, which means that they were born back to back, and they came out facing upwards, which is apparently a really hard position to birth in, and I managed to do that with no tears, no stitches, nothing like that. So I've had 3 really natural, really easy births, and I'm really hoping that this one goes the same way. Even though it will be in a bit of a different environment, it will be in it'll still be midwives and that, but it will be, it won't be a maternity centre, it won't be like a midwife-led environment, it will be at the hospital, which I'm fine with. A friend of mine suggested that I should look into that a bit more, because when I last saw my midwife, she didn't seem to, she asked me where I was having the baby, and I said at the hospital, and I was like, well, do I have to have it at the hospital? Could I have it at the birthing centre? And she was like, well, why have they told you need to have it at the hospital? And I was like, because of the baby's kidneys. And she was like, oh, okay, maybe it's because they want a paediatrician there to check the baby over and stuff. But to be honest, I haven't really been very impressed with my midwifery care in this pregnancy. I'm assuming it's just because I'm on my 4th baby. Your care, the more pregnancies you have, tends to tail off and dwindle a bit, I guess. And a friend of mine who's a midwife even said that to me. But I've seen my midwife, I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I've seen my midwife. When I have seen her, it's just been her student doing all the examinations, which is fine. And the student's really good, she's in her 3rd year, and she was the one that did all my booking and my notes when I first, had my first appointment. So that's all fine, but it just doesn't feel like I've developed as intimate a relationship with my midwife this time as I did with my previous pregnancies. With Brett and Courtney I had the same midwife, so that was really lovely, and she was really lovely as well. And then with Lucy, my midwife, I still didn't see her very often, but I think because it was just that one-on-one and not, you know, one-on-two, it just felt like a closer relationship and a more intimate relationship, which I feel like I've missed out on this time, which I do have with my doctor, but I haven't seen my doctor that much either. She's been on leave for a couple of weeks now. She's back now, but where I've had a couple of appointments this week with a different doctor, and he's done all the checks on my blood pressure and urine and stuff like that, where, you know, I had the swelling in my ankles. I don't really think I need to have another check until my midwife appointment's due, which, like I said, is on the 16th of October, which is like a week before the baby's due. So, you know, it doesn't really feel like my care in this pregnancy has been as good as it has in my previous pregnancies. But like I said, that might just be because it's my fourth baby and they just kind of assume, oh, you know what you're doing, we'll kind of leave you to it. Swelling has still been a bit of an issue this week. It seems to affect my right leg more than it does my left, and also on my right leg I've been getting really bad, I don't know if it's like cramp or sciatica or just a nerve or what, but I've been getting a really horrible pain in the top of my leg, sort of at the joint, which kind of feels like if you've, you know, just from walking too long, or if you've been for a run or something and it's, you know, you feel like you need to stretch it. But in the night last night I was really uncomfortable and my leg was cramping up and it was just horrible. So again, I don't know if it's maybe you know, the baby's on a nerve, or maybe a bit of like sciatica, which again I've never had before, so you know, I wouldn't know what that's like. But it is just on the one side, so, and the swelling, like I said, is more on the right ankle than it is on the left. I do get it on both, even though I've been back to the doctor and had my blood pressure checked and everything, and that's all fine, so there's no, you know, worry of preeclampsia or anything like that. Yeah, my feet do get pretty fat. Saturday they were really swollen, and last night I think they were probably the biggest they'd been. So, I mean, I do remember having swollen feet with the others, especially Brett. So, you know, I know it's not wholly unusual, but, you know, I've been trying to put my feet up and stuff, and it just doesn't seem to be helping. So when I got out of the pool yesterday, they'd gone down a little bit, but by the time I'd walked back, they'd blown up again. So, so yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that's just a bit of a pain at the moment. But hopefully once the baby's born, within a week or so, they'll revert back to their normal self and I will have ankles again. I'm feeling quite well in myself, so that's a big plus. I'm feeling, you know, like I've got a little bit of energy and stuff, and feeling quite upbeat and, you know, not feeling too low or anything, so that's a really good thing as well. Seeing as there's not a whole great deal else to kind of update on this week, I thought I'd just give you a little kind of mini tour of the baby's nursery, as it were, because it's all finished now and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you that and then show you my bump, and yeah. So this is baby's bed already. As I said in a previous video, the Moses basket cost 99p from eBay, and that was complete with a stand. It's not the stand that's on there now. That one was one of the first things I bought, again from eBay, but it's a Babies R Us rocking stand. And the stand that came with the Moses basket we've just put up in the attic. So I got the white stand, the Moses basket, and then this gorgeous cover for the Moses basket, because it didn't have a cover on it before, if you remember, which again I got from eBay, and it's just this gorgeous jungle print with giraffes that, you know, just goes with my whole kind of theme. And I'd been posting on Facebook looking for you know, the perfect cover or just a unisex cover, and then I saw this on eBay. It was like still secondhand, buy it now for about, I think it was like £7 or £8. So yeah, I bought that. It turned up a couple of days ago, and now the Moses basket is all dressed and ready to go, which I'm really happy with. It's got baby's little giraffes in there, the one that I bought from Babies R Us and the one that I got at my baby shower. Just a lovely yellow blanket, which I wasn't keen on the blanket before. Oh, there's a hair. But now I really like it. I thought it was too bright, but now I really like it. It goes really well with the rest of the crib, and then just like a little cream sheet on the mattress. So that's the baby's bed. Really happy with that. And then I've been putting the baby's things, been kind of trying to move the drawers around a bit. This is Lucy's top drawer, so that's all like Lucy's pyjamas. This section here, these are just like the dividers that we got from IKEA, just to divide the drawer up, make it a bit neater. This section here did have all this in before, which is all some Lucy's vests and a few hairbands and bits and bobs like that. And I've kind of filled that with the baby's clothes for now. So you've got little suits in there and bits and bobs like that. And then this bit had all Lucy's underwear in, and that's all in the girls' room now. And I've just put like all the little vests and a couple of little hats and things in there. I'm probably going to move the drawers around a little bit more to make more room. So yeah, so that's just what we've got ready so far. I also have this pile behind me of all the rest of the bits, that just blankets and the other bits that I got at my shower, my sling, that I haven't got room for yet. But what I'm probably going to do is measure the alcoves in the girls' room to see if we can get something to go in there to fit more of their stuff in, and then I can clear more of that drawer out for the baby's things. But yeah, so all set already. I'm just waiting for my changing bag to arrive this week, which I ordered last week, and then got an email saying that it had been a bit delayed because there was a stock discrepancy. But that's, the money's come out for that now, so I'm hoping that will be on its way, and I'll be doing my hospital bag at some point if it comes. Hopefully, you know, tomorrow or Saturday would be really handy, or like early next week. The other thing that I wanted to talk about just quickly is that I was thinking of doing Vlogtober, so I'm thinking of, you know, just posting a little video every day, you know, just the kind of videos that I do regularly, but just more often, I guess. Obviously the baby's due, and it'd be nice to have daily updates, I think. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing those, then please make sure you subscribe to my channel. So as you can see, it does seem a little bit lower. I don't know, it doesn't seem to have changed much. What's that? Front view. It's just all out the front here, like it's like there. So on the other side. So yeah. Ready to pop. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. Like I said, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Take care, bye bye.